What's up guys, it's Someone here, and today I'll be showing you a build guide ready to be used right now for Lightfall for Destiny 2. So let's get started. So for this build, it will be based around the Warlocks and more particularly the fusion grenades, as fusion grenades right now does more damage or equal more damage when you pair it with than any other class in the game. Now, certain weapons make this a lot easier to do. For example, with a horde, as damage over time, which helps to be used with Starfire Protocol when in your Well of Radiance or in Power and the Rift, as when you do damage with weapons in Power and Rift slash Well, it allows you to recharge your grenades back faster with Starfire Protocol equipped. And, benefit Starfire Protocol, it allows you to have one extra nade, which makes this build even insane for DPS. So for this build, what you want to use for the main purpose of this build is Well Radiance for 1 to allow you to proc Starfire Protocol perk, and Touch of Flame, as Touch of Flame allows fusion grenades to detonate twice, as that's what that aspect does. It improves the effect of your grenades. Now, one other aspect I use personally, and I arguably think it's a lot more beneficial for solo players in general, if you want to solo flawless dungeons, is Heat Rises. Now, you'll be wondering, why Heat Rises? Well, Heat Rises has had a change recently, I think, where when you consume a grenade, that usually makes you float. Well, with Heat Rises now, it actually gives you health back. So when you consume a fusion grenade, it will give you a chunk of your health back. So, which is good for survival situations, as with Starfire Protocol, you get 2 grenades. So you throw one, kill some enemies, and you're low on health. After that, consume a grenade, and you'll be back to a good reasonable amount of health. For fragments for this build, I've specifically chosen for Ember Singeing, as it's just a perk I've chosen for ability recharge faster for Scorch targets. So if you use any weapons that apply Scorch, quite nice for that. Ember of Empyreum, which allows solo weapons or ability fire blows extend duration of restoration and radiance, which we'll get a bit into the rest of the fragments. Ember of Solence, radiant restoration effects applied to have increased duration, and Ember of Tortures, power melee attacks against combatants make you and nearby allies radiant, which for situations like this, for this build, it'd be quite helpful for clearing ads quickly enough, and when you spamming through grenades, radiance will be with you quite some time, and it's pairs well with your melee celestial fire, as it's a quick burst and it's good for range as well. So just so you don't have to worry about that. Now, with this build, if you're in a counter area where fusion grenades aren't the best, you can use healing grenades for getting just a restoration effect, and with using Touch of Flame, this gives you restoration ×2, which practically makes you invincible and won't die. And if you get kills with solo weapons and or solo abilities, well, only solo ability you're killing will be Celestial Fire, but that's the point. You will basically keep that buff active for longer periods of time, and you literally won't die. For mods for this build, I have gone with these selection of perks. So on my helmet, I have gone with Ash to Assets, which, with this being a grenade spamming build, you'll get your super back quite easily. Elemental Ordinances to generate wells, solar wells, as this build will be will be a Fontamite build, as the pure damage Fontamite does, and what you will be spamming with is just so good, and honestly, it's just really good for it. Obviously, we got Fontamite fastball for further throwing grenades, which is really good for scenarios where you need to chuck it a far distance, so it's really beneficial for that. Obviously, Starfire Protocol with Fontamite, Concussive Dampener, and obviously for this season, Energy Diffusion, Substrate, but when that goes away, you can have any of the other elemental dampener or mods on, as this has been a year for just reducing the damage of a counter. I was doing Spiral Watcher, so Void, Arc, those sort of damages was happening, so this will help me just reduce the damage, and also go definitely a lot of splash damage in that dungeon, so helps me stay alive longer. Elemental Time Dilation. This is beneficial as it allows you more time with your Fontamite. So yep, worth choosing. And Fontamite on this, and obviously this is seasonal mod, so this will change any season depending on what comes to Lightfall. There might be some better class season mods, but also I've gone with Weaken and Clear, as Weaken and Clear is arguably one of the best mods in the game. If you don't really good grenade launcher and can't proc Weaken Clear as often, go with Solo Operative. It just works as well, but you have to be on your own, so take that with a grain of salt. Hence why I mainly use Weaken and Clear, because I'm more with people, even doing strikes, dungeons with people. Having one person weak and clear is really beneficial. And for weapons, there's not really much choice other than with a horde, as it's a damage over time gun, so that will pair well when being used in wells or in powering rifts. So yeah, there's not really much option. Any primary weapon, I've gone with Achilles SMG with 3 defensive Volt Shot, as Volt Shot arguably one of the best perks in the game at this current moment in time. And then either a Cataclysmic, Taipan, or any other LFR in the game, or the brand new Retrofit Escade, as that's really good and really damaging at the moment. But this is really only beneficial with Void, mainly Void Hunters, as what they can do with it at the moment, which if you want to see a build for that, let me know down below and I will provide with it. And that brings you to the end of the video, so thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, as this will help me notify if you like this type of content, and if you do like this content, let me know what build I should do next by commenting down below. So thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time.